Alright, the AC will kick off in just a moment, everybody. Uno momento. But in the meantime, Jim Morrison says, Happy Halloween, our Lizard King. I know everybody loves that blanket, so I always make sure it's in the background. Where the heck have I been? I have not been feeling too great. I have had a sinus infection. It's just part of the things of living in Texas. If you have very sensitive sinuses or allergies or anything like that, well, you're going to have a hard time. But I've lived here my whole life, so it's whatever to me at this point. For Halloween today, I really didn't have anything particularly planned, especially being sick. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. I thought about going out to the woods today, that state park that I talked about in my last video. I believe I talked about it. Yeah, but instead of going out there where I'm surrounded by trees and anything that could possibly set my sinuses off even more so, you can hear my voice cracking. It's like, this is the most I've been able to talk in days, honestly. So, and move and like be awake and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been painful. But anyways, instead I'm going to go to my parents' house because I talked about doing that. I meant to do that actually over the weekend, this past weekend I believe, and I couldn't due to being sick. I was thinking about doing it probably, this upcoming weekend, but, actually my mom and my dad are off work today, so I can get it done today. So instead of going into the woods or doing nothing for the rest of Halloween, which would really suck because this is actually my favorite holiday. I actually do not like other holidays. I grew up in a medical family where nobody was ever home, so holidays were not ever a thing in my family, so. But, so Halloween was the only one because you don't really need a family to celebrate that. Anyways, I know, dark moment there. It's all good. I see Zara has a live stream in 2 hours, by the way, if you guys want to catch that. But anyways, yes, today, what is the plan, Rachel? Going to be going to my parents' house. Both are home, so I can do interviews with both of them. You guys can actually hear a little bit about how I may have gotten into the paranormal and how far back, did I have experiences and even their experiences as well. And also that, I can guarantee we'll get some activity, we'll get something from this, little investigation. Hopefully not the thing, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but the whole thing with my bedroom, I think I have, and it'll actually be a great time for me to show you guys what I meant with my room, because there's a certain area in my room that is absolutely, used to be a place where we would not go to. It was, you could just feel it. It was a heavy feeling, it was a not so good feeling. In general in my room, a lot of people didn't like to sleep in there, like after I had left and moved out, because I moved out at age 17, I graduated high school at 17, so yeah, I left. And didn't have to sleep in there anymore. But the whole time I did live there and I slept there, I actually used a nightlight. So, because it always felt like something was watching you, something was always in there. And there were a few times I slept in there in complete darkness and made it through the night, but I can tell you probably most of the night I did stay up. It was just quite disturbing. And later on, I think, after I'd moved out, my dad would go and sleep in my room if he get off work later than my mother, and she'd have like the TV blaring, and he can't stand that, and I can't either. So he'd go sleep in my room because I didn't live there anymore, and it still had a bed in there at the time. It doesn't anymore. Yeah, he said that he constantly felt this feeling of somebody watching him as well, which he had just recently told me this because I had asked him about possibly, doing a, little bit of an investigation around their home. They still think there is a presence around there, but whatever is there is very, it's a good presence. I am a little bit curious to see if whatever that thing was that was in my room, because it's not there anymore. I'm wondering if investigating would possibly bring it back, because I have no idea what got rid of it. My dad claims it's because he put up a bunch of, you'll see it. He's actually got a bunch of crosses and crucifixes and a thing of holy water, which he threw on me last time. And, he thinks that's why, but I don't think that's why. It is what it is, but we shall see. So that's what's going to be going on for my Halloween. I got asked last time whether or not I would go live for this. That's a possibility I could go live. If I do not know when that'll happen. It would be a spur of the moment thing, but I've got a lot of live streams like that. And if I do, maybe I can plan out, I don't know. Whether I go live or not, I have no idea. That to me right now is up in the air, but it's a possibility. I've never gone live. And I also wanted to thank everybody for subscribing to this channel. This is my new main, this is my main channel from now on. So thank you very much, everybody, for subscribing. I'm actually 2 subscribers away from 100. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Sorry, I've needed some laughs in my life, as lame as they are. So yeah, thank you everybody out there for subscribing. And of course, if you subscribe, I subscribe. That's what I like to do. Got to get on all those channels. But yes, for now I'm going to take off. I hope you guys are having a great Halloween. And yeah, like I said, Zara for sure has a live stream in 2 hours. Or at least, yeah, as far as I know, live in 2 hours. So I'll put her channel down below. And in case I miss it, Zara, I apologize. And I'm sure there's a lot of great Halloween stuff going on. So check everybody out, see what they're doing. But for now, I'm going to take off. Much love, you guys.